you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Nick Castellanos now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the pitch. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Long throw to third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy with the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Cole Hamels is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now the payoff pitch home is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting eighth, the designated
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Liner in there for a base hit.
batting none.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit to Torres at second. Could be 2. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Hayward over at second. Castellanos at first. 2 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Zobrist scoops it up, and a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Contreras has it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting 6, the catcher, Gary.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Line towards center field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in, and this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 3-1 again to first.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Contreras over to his left. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Zobrist. Return throw is in time. How about that? They into the box. Schwarber as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single, and he is out on the tag. At the plate, Ben Zobrist will swing it from the left side right here. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back to the track. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Here's big Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schwarber racing back, still going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Line drive to center field. Hayward patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
1-2 now. skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Struck him out.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Gregorius.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Into center field, line drive base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And there's a base hit on the line. Gregorius is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a two-run game. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Castellanos ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to first will get him as they. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ben Zobrist comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Five runs, 9 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs get a run. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's Zobrist now at second. Played on the backhand. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Bases are empty, 1 man. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as we are all tied at 5. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Right to Bryant. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. A pitch out. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Slide and a stop by Baez. How about that?
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Castellanos ranging back. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He could find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position
the
now.
Catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. In now, Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge going back on it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Castellanos. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now, oh my, this ball is crossed. Look at it go. Gone into the upper deck. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here trailing and was not all that sharp in his 7 2/3. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Standing in now, Javier Baez. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive base hit. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting. The second
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting
now
the
batting.
treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits. Wilson Contreras is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! In now, Ian Happ. Popped him up. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The batter.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Now a long throw to third. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
14-9 is the final score here. Chicago bring the heavy lumber in this one with 9 home runs. Cole Hamels earns the victory on the mound. Masahiro Tanaka takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.